Hi there, this is instruction on how to create a Suburban West Statistics email in eEdge. These instructions are found in the BizRoots Operations Manual under, if they're still there, they would be right here under Client Service Procedures, Marketing and Lead Follow-up Planning, Marketing Options Procedures. Hopefully when you're watching this, that's where they are. So you can follow these instructions, choose the real community piece to add to your campaign, and then I'll show you how to edit. The email is going to look like this. This is a team version that you can copy and paste, and then here's the individual agent version. It just says I instead of we. Here's the URLs for the links down here. I didn't put them in here because it doesn't work well, and it's just easier for you probably if you just highlight them here and copy and paste them. So to get in to the client's eEdge in Trello, their password should be there. So once you get logged in, you'll see this, and then you want to go to My Marketing, Create Marketing Materials. They may already have a campaign made, but if they don't, you want to do Create New Campaign. And then we're going to go down here to Create Custom Campaign. And then we're going to do an interval campaign, which is where you specify the number of days instead of actual dates. Dates are more for holidays, that kind of thing. So we're going to do an interval campaign, and then you're going to add the first step. So you can change the name. So first you would want to change the name to the client's name, and then this might be in their if it's part of their 33 touch, just call it BizRoots, but you would want to call it the client's name. So if that said like Peggy's 33 touch. If they only want it for the Suburban West, you can just call it Suburban West Statistics Campaign. Then click Save, and then the next step is to review and configure the steps. So over here on the right, you want to add a step, and then what it says here, use the real community piece, so that's a template. So we're going to go find the real community, and the reason that we're using that is because it's the easiest to edit. That template is. So you click on Find, and then right here in the keywords, you're going to just do real community. And you want to make sure that you use HTML optimized instead of image-based because it'll go through the spam filters better. So you can choose either one because we're going to change the content. And then you click Personalize. Then what you're going to do is get rid of this content and replace with this content. So say we're doing an individual agent. So we're going to copy and paste. Copy. Now when you copy and paste, it's going to change the font. So you want to just go back in and make it look like it did before. Oh, that's ugly. We don't want that. Well, here, let's just see what I'm going to do. Text color, red. You can make that bold. And then you can do the same thing here. So you want to insert the client signature here. But it looks like mine is already here. Now, the important thing is to add the links to this. So you hop back over here, and where it says Chester County, you come down to the Chester County link, highlight it. And before you do this, I would suggest definitely testing the links to make sure they work. And then up here, click Insert Edit Link, paste. Okay. Now, let's see. For some reason, that's not working. We'll have to find out why. I'm going to find out why, but for the sake of teaching, let's just say it works. Insert Edit Link, paste. Oh, I know why it's not working. If you ever have it, if you ever paste this in and it's not working, you don't see the link, it's because you pasted it in and you didn't hit enter. That's a mistake that I've made that I just remembered. So it's a good thing I made it while I was making this video. So now we'll go back up and do this, copy, insert edit link so you can learn from my mistakes. And then you hit enter so that it accepts it, or a tab. So then you go through and you do each of these counties if they're in the local area. And then you want to go down here and look at this. The reason that this pulled up is because the way that I have my website set up, I have this as the marketing logo. So I've seen many that have like an extra KW down here. You just want to clean this up down here and make sure there's no duplicates. So once that's done, you just hit save. So we'll do Suburban West Statistics 1. Click save. Now you've saved it, but now you also have to exit out and add it to the campaign. So you want to send these out once a month, and if you can do it every 30 days, that's ideal. So you might want to have this as the 30th day. Well, we'll do it as the first day. 1 day after contact added, and then here's the email subject. So we want to make sure that we get the subject correct. Local market statistics, and you may have the client edit this. We'll just put whatever they want here. From Beth Sheeran. Pretend that's I'm the client. Then you can hit save. Then in the future, so you'll be adding these and you'll see a bunch of them add up. And when you do add these, you'll see an X, and you can grab the X and move them up and down if you want to add, if you're going to be adding other emails. And then you can also go in here and edit each step. Okay, then once you're done, you just save and go out. Okay, so call me if you have any questions, and good luck. Thank you very much.